Welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we will look at a beer from Kyoto Brewing Company, which has long been a favorite of mine, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Kyoto Brewing, well, the beer in question is this one. It is called Kyoto Brewing Arion, and it's part of their enhanced project. More on that in a minute. First, Kyoto Brewing started in 2015 in Kyoto City, and it was unusual at that time because it was founded by 3 foreign residents. These days there are a lot more foreigners working as brewers in Japan. In 2015, not so many. So an American man, a Canadian, and a Welshman. And the American was a home brewer, and full disclosure, I knew him before he became a professional brewer, and we used to sample his home brew, and he was very good. And later on, I met the other 2 principals in the company, and they started in 2015, and very quickly became quite well known. They were named the best new brewery for the year they started in 2015 by the Rate Beer Best Selection, the annual selection of good beers around the world, good breweries, etc. And in 2019, they were voted the best brewery in Japan also by Rate Beer Best Selection. Rate Beer, rest in peace. It's no longer around. And so they've gone through a number of changes over time. And last year they hired a new head brewer. The former brewer went his way, and he apparently is now starting up a new project. I hope to hear more about that sometime. But they started a new head brewer who came, highly recommended and worked, I think, in Stone in the United States, and what's the other, Green Flash. And so a lot of experience, and I was kind of worried when the former brewer left, and but I've met the new, it was March of last year. I've met him, his name is James Fox. I've met him a few times, and he's very clearly keeping, the brewery is in good hands with him, I'm sure. So the Kyoto Brewing has a tap room, and they're open only on weekends, so you can go there on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I think they are planning to start expanding their hours. I'm not sure yet, but it looks like they will be doing that. And so let's get to this beer here, which is interesting can design. Looks like some Japanese brush painting. And this one is called Arion. Well, it's a double dry hopped West Coast IPA, 6.5% and 35 international bittering units. This beer is part of what they call their enhanced project series, and this is a feature of what they call KBC, Kyoto Brewing Company 2.0. So they're trying to reimagine themselves and evaluate where they've been and where they want to go. And with this project, they're using terpenes and thiols, things that will enhance the hops, the hop oil character in beers. And so, apparently in this one, they're trying to focus on the IPA, the enhancement of the IPA style, and they call it their Apollo project. Their kind of moon project, and hence the name. Sounds like. Something like Orion, maybe, Arion, some kind of star project here. The malt bill for this one is Pilsner malt, honey malt, and wheat malt. The hops include Super Savon, which has been loaded with Phantasm, an ingredient that kind of amplifies the thiols to bring out the hop character. Southern Cross, and one called Anchovy, and I hope it's a hop, not anchovies, and Citra. So some down under hops and Citra. This cost 764 yen where I bought it, and I don't have the figure, but I'm guessing maybe about $5, something like that in US dollar terms, and a bit lower in euros. So let's give this one a go. It's very rare that I've had a beer from Kyoto Brewing I did not like, and out of maybe 200 or so that I've had. I'm not sure. I used to know how many I'd had from with the rate beer. You could look it up right away, but now I can't do that. Okay, it is a very cloudy. I can smell it already. My goodness. Whew. Okay, cloudy, sort of dark apple juicy color. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, definitely this got, I'm getting a big mix of what I'm thinking is probably the Citra and the Super Savon, the Nelson Sauvon style from New Zealand. Oh my. Oh my. This is, it's like you just chopped open some big tropical fruit, maybe melon, pineapple, and just, oh boy, this is great. Cheers. Okay. They say West Coast IPA. I'm getting quite a bit of East Coast, New England style out of this. Yeah. I can kind of catch the West Coastiness, but the fruitiness and the juiciness remind me much more of a New England IPA here. It's pleasant. The hop character is just bursting out. It's not really aggressive hops, but kind of lighter. Nelson Sauvon is a hop that kind of gives you kind of a white winey sort of character, white grape, white wine. So it's not a big, huge, resinous, piney kind of thing, but much gentler kind of hop. This is called Super Sauvon, and I've never seen it before, never heard of it before, but it's supposed to, the phantasm that they introduce is supposed to amplify the thiols, and yeah, wow. Certainly in the aroma, jeez. This is pleasant. Man. Super drinkable. 6.5%. Yeah, you could toss back a few pints of this, I think, probably, and walk out intact. Yeah, I highly recommend this here. In fact, I highly recommend anything by Kyoto Brewing Company. This is their logo here, KBC, K, B, and a C. So Kyoto Brewing, located in the Minami district of Kyoto. From Kyoto Station, you can probably walk there in 20-30 minutes, or take a cab in about 5 minutes. It's very easily accessible. And if you are a beer geek and come to Kyoto, that's probably a top destination for you. Well, once again, Kyoto Brewing Arion, they're part of their enhanced project series, and I definitely give this one a go. Okay, and please try other Kyoto Brewing beers that you find, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. I have a playlist of Kyoto Brewing beers. It's pretty extensive, so take a look and send me a comment. Let me know what you think. Okay, take care. Drink good beer. Bye-bye.